Hello, welcome back to another episode of T-Mania. My LP has just molted. She is huge and she has drunk all of her water. I've got to get some more water real quick. So we will be getting some water. All right, as you can see, this is already starting out to be a little different of a video. I got some things I want to talk about at the end. I'm changing a few things, like today I'll be watering using a mason jar instead of using this that I normally use. I'll explain why later on in the video. A lot of things we've got to talk about. Guys, stay tuned. We're going to water some tarantulas, possibly feed one or two. Stay tuned. First things first, let's water the LP Lasiodora parahabana. A little bit over spill. She'll come out here in a little while and drink. Let's water the Grammostola Portery. See how well this works. This is a fountain that I had in here. I tried using the fountain, but she actually stopped it up water, messed the pump up inside of it, so the fountain doesn't work. It holds water in the bottom, but this little girl doesn't like to use her hide at all, so she likes this. These are 12 by 12 by 12 enclosures, the Exoterras. And it's almost pointless putting water in this dish because she always webs it up. So we'll just pour water in there and let it soak in really good. So you can drink it off the web or out of the cup. Okay, now on to the P Metallica. This girl, this is a 12 by 12 by 18. She is about 7 inches. And if you notice, I don't have a water dish in here because I had one and she tore it down. I always like gluing like this up here. I like gluing a water dish to the side of the enclosure. And she likes tearing them down. She is inside her hole. She is beautiful. So what I do usually is I'll spray these with the thing, get that wet, and I'll spray a little bit inside of here. So I like it too good, and then pour water on there. Usually I soak the substrate with real well, so I'm gonna have to go get some more water. Okay, the background is tore into pieces because I had some super worms in here that she didn't eat, burrowed through the bottom down here, went out and burrowed into this, and I kept hearing and I found little holes drilled in different places where they had went in. I actually found a worm. I found them in all three stages. I found a beetle, I found the superworm, and I found pupa. Now, these are not all from that. I raise superworms. So, yeah. But I found them inside of the foam background that comes with Exoterra. So I broke it apart and got them all out. I got tired of hearing the noise and just put it back. Definitely I will have a better background later. I'm probably going to do something like this. This is my buddy Mike at MY Reptiles, MY Exotics. Soon to be probably a name change. He made this. This is courtesy of Mike Young at MY Reptiles. This is a custom background that he made for me. So I will probably be doing something like that in the near future with all of my Exo Terras that have the foam backgrounds. I mean, all of these Exo Terras have foam backgrounds because I liked it. But the superworms bore into it. And honestly, I don't like feeding superworms as much as I like Bilateralis roaches, which I have up here, but my colony has dwindled down and I'm trying to let them come back. So that is the reason this enclosure looks like this. More water. It's my H. Columbia hiding back there. Can't see. Got plenty of water. It's all matted up. Look at that. Gotta watch this guy. He likes hanging out. He's made dirt curtains all around through here. Dirt curtains over here. Try to make sure he's not. Oh yeah. He's right there. See that leg? Right there's his butt, his legs, his carapace. The Brachypelma emilia. See if we can get it to eat a Bilateralis. Right in the water. Doesn't look like it wants to eat. Probably just have to leave it in here for later. Oh, no, got it. Brachypelma emilia. This is my Brachypelma hamori male. Done confirmed it with his molt. It is a male. Fat booty. Big booty Judy. Give him a little water. Flood it a little bit. This is my P. vittata. See if it'll eat a Bilateralis male. Yep, there it goes. P. vittata. Here is my P. muticus. The king baboon. See if it'll eat. Don't know if it will or not. It's very picky about what it eats. Maybe it'll come back later and eat it. This is my Davis pentaloris. Getting adult colors. It's still a baby. Oh yeah, you can really see it there. Give him a little bit of water. This is my P. murinus, the OBT. Can't see him. He is down in here. This is a confirmed female that I got from South Dixie Balls, Southern Dixie Balls, Claws and Crawls. Down in here, little hide, got a huge dirt curtain and a tunnel that goes down under the substrate. I'll give him a little water. Okay, so now this is what I wanted to really talk to you about, is an issue that a lot of people have and no one understands it. A lot of people have opinions and theories as to what it could be. We have no scientific proof of any of it. That is DKS, the syndrome in which kills our tarantulas. Most of us have dealt with it. Some people haven't. I'll just be honest with you guys. I've been fooling with tarantulas since somewhere between 97 and 2000 was the first tarantula that I bought. So it's been 20 years at least that I've been keeping and breeding tarantulas. Maybe not 20 years breeding them, but at least 20 years keeping them. And this year's the first year I've ever dealt with DKS. I have read and studied everything I could possibly think of. I don't know what it is. And I'm trying a few things. Some of you's probably going to get mad. Some of you are not going to like this. I don't know what else to do besides throw everything away and start over. But here's a little explanation into what I'm trying. So a week ago in this enclosure here, an Exoterra 8 by 8 by 8, I had a 3.5, 4-inch T Vagans. It molted in this enclosure, and I noticed within a week it had DKS, and it is now died. So about a week ago it died. About 5 days ago it died. I took it out, and I put my mature male M. balfouri in here about 5 days ago. And I want to see if it's something in the enclosure. I did not change anything. As you can tell, this tarantula does not have DKS. He is a pissed off, mature male, Monocentrupus balfouri. See his little man parts there. As a matter of fact, that one sticking out. But so far, so good. I'm starting to believe that it's something that happens at a molt, unless it's a small sling. But I have quarantined this little guy, put him off to himself in this enclosure. Don't know nobody knows if it's contagious. Nobody knows if it's from bacteria, viruses, mold, fungus, pesticides. People say pesticides, but there has nothing been sprayed in my tarantula room. Nothing. There's tons of other things that people say that it could be. So we're just doing a little experiment. This guy has been mature for right at a year now, and he's only ate 4 times since he matured. So it's been since November or December of last year since he ate. And I'll try feeding him again. Every week I try feeding him. I've went every 2 weeks to try feeding him to keep from stressing him out even more. He seems a little happier in this new enclosure, honestly. He moves more. Where in the other one he just sat in one spot and did not move, ever. And I didn't like that. So at least, if nothing else, it's got him to moving around a little more. So we'll see what happens. I know a lot of you will not like this. A lot of you will probably get upset, but it's okay. This guy is on his last legs anyways, and I want to, it's just an experiment. This is the only way you're ever going to find out anything, is to just trial and error. You can't, I don't know. So we're seeing what happens. I've noticed a lot of people, though, that have DKS problems, unless it's young slings, have it after a molt. So we'll see. It could be a bacteria or a virus or a fungus, mold. It could be anything that, because their exoskeleton is so soft, they're absorbing it maybe through their exoskeleton. I don't know. But we'll find out. This guy probably will not molt, so this will be a test to see if they can get it this way. All right, guys, gals, everybody, I appreciate you tuning in to another episode of T-Mania. If you will, like this video, share this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Guys, we'll catch you again next time on T-Mania. Bye.